Hey guys, today we're back on the Xbox with a Homeowner series. I just had a few granola bars for breakfast, I'm ready to go. It's yet another beautiful Sunday morning here in Griffin, Indiana. It's already 87 degrees. I think today might be the first day we're gonna get into the low 90s, which is pretty exciting here. But before we get on with today's projects, let's give Charlie a bowl of food. He's always out and about running around here. He likes the outdoors. Even in the cold months, he likes running around here. But a few updates here with the patio, guys. I do have some more furniture on the way, which is a pretty good thing. But I look at that, guys. Looks like I left this outside. Hopefully, the battery is not completely drained out here, so we can still whip it around here for a bit since it is full electric. Let's see. Looks like we do have about 25% battery left, so we'll use this to rip around here in a few minutes. But I will say, guys, the pool is coming along pretty good. A few of you guys actually recommended to put a pool cover on, so I ordered one, and when we aren't going to be using it, we'll just put our cover on there. But there is a full mod, so it's up on my website, link down below, and please hit the like button, it's much appreciated. The Lizard Tesla quad is quite a bit of fun here. I will say, guys, I really do like the full electric vehicles. They're instant torque. That is pretty handy here. And having so many acres of land, guys, it's so awesome to just ride around. But I think that we should probably get the exercise as well. But you guys can see we have the Lizard F350 out front. And I actually just filled up on diesel this morning. We have a pretty cool story to talk about here in a few minutes. But you guys can see this thing looks pretty sweet here. A few more parts are coming, and I think we are going to be wrapping the chrome. I think they're on back order, and that should be coming soon as well. We're going to be doing color match chrome. If not, I'm going to match it with the two-tone kind of graphics there. But other than that, maybe a back rack, but this thing is pretty much good to go. But let's head around to the back shop, and we do have a few things arriving. With a Homeowner series, guys, we always have quite a few projects, which is a lot of fun for us. It always keeps us active, and it's always a pretty good thing here. But one thing, guys, looks like we're already down to 20% here. We should probably put this on the charger so we can still rip it around here. But you guys can see we have so much room in here, which is actually really good. That means we could just keep buying toys. Hey, that's fine with me here, and I don't think the wife does mine at all. But let's get that plugged in. We're good to go now. A few things, guys, on a few of these off-road toys here. The boat motor is not really running right. I'm going to send this over to a boat mechanic. I'm not really too skilled here with boat motors since they are a bit different with their designs here. So we're going to have to drop that off. I might do that on the way to work one of these days here. The quad's running good. I actually got a new set of tires for this thing here. One's up front that don't have much traction, which is good. That way we can slide the front and we'll get some bigger wheels there for the back. The John Deere is going good, and so far the quad's been doing a pretty good job here. But guys, we need a car lift. We need to be able to put any of the quads, any of the trucks up on a lift and do an oil change, and I really want to do an oil change today on that F350. So I'm thinking, looking at it, I think we're probably going to put a small concrete pad out back here, and then we'll put the car lift right on top. $2,500 later and about $500 worth of concrete. You guys can see we're all ready to go. I'm so excited for this, so let's go get the F350. I got the oil filter. We have the oil here in the pole barn, so we'll do the quick oil change, and then I think we're going to be heading out to go look at a few things. Now, this F350 is the top one of my favorite trucks here in Farms, and I will say, guys, this truck is pretty epic, and I actually featured this in a top 5 trucks video over the last several days. If you guys like to go check it on out here, but this is a pretty big truck. It looks like we're gonna fit no problem here, which is a pretty nice thing. Now, one thing, guys, I really would like a car lift, a working car lift inside our shop, but I'm not sure that's gonna be possible here. We do have to center this a little bit better, and that should be good. Alright, let's get the F350 up in the air. Let's get the oil change done here. But look at that, guys. Having a lift is so much better than going underneath the truck on the ground here. So I'm going to get the oil change done, and I'll catch you guys back when we're just about done here. Probably about 45 minutes to an hour. These are pretty quick and easy. I've done them on a few other diesel trucks before, and these are pretty routine. And I'd much prefer to get this done, get it out of the way, so we can keep going on with projects. Alright, the oil's all drained cleaned out, I just put new oil in, and we're all ready to go here. So let's hop on in. And quick story, guys, when I was filling up with diesel this morning, I stopped by a local station in town, and they have an old buggy for sale. They want $1,000 for it, and he said there is boxes and boxes of parts. So I said, hey, I will come back later on today if I have time, and I think that's what we're gonna do. So why don't we grab one of the trailers and let's go check it on out. Now, I'm always up for a fun project, and definitely something like this is pretty neat here, but we do want to make sure there's enough parts so we can get wrenching on it here today as well. And we'll be using the new ATV trailer, really only made for ATVs, but hey, we're only going a few miles down the road here. But I will say, guys, Griffin, Indiana is a really good map. Highly recommend it to all those that do play on Xbox and PlayStation. It is a pretty neat map here. Really do like it a lot, and lots more to come. I can't wait for that crew cab F350. Once we get it, we're going to be doing a little build series. That's going to be the daily driver. This is going to be more for the work truck, but I really like this truck a lot. I've been driving this more than my daily. There it is, guys. Look at that thing. Definitely, you guys can see why it's $1,000 here. Not too many pieces on it. It's only the shell and the suspension, but it does have, I believe it's a 4-cylinder. This is, I believe it's a 3-speed manual, so this thing is a pretty neat truck. They want $1,000 for it, so I'm thinking we could maybe try to get it for $600-700 with a full box of parts. I think that would be a pretty good deal. Well, guys, after some negotiations with a gas station owner, I bought it for $750. I think that's a pretty fair deal here. Hey, if we could put a few $1,000s into this thing, get it up and running, and make it into kind of a Baja build, take it off-road and things like that, I think that's going to be money well spent here. You guys can see, pretty neat. Now, he did say this was a 1970s VW Beetle that ended up being converted over here, which is pretty neat. But I'm going to stop by a local store, pick up some spray paint, and we're actually going to paint this thing as well. But let's get it loaded up. We're all good to go, guys. Looks like it's going to be a little tricky to put the ramp all the way up there, but the owner of the gas station, when I was mentioning I'm going to go buy some spray paint, he actually gave us a pretty good deal, and I ended up buying the paint here from him. But I will say, guys, if we only put $1,000 or $2,000 into it, have a bit of fun, I think that's money well spent. Now, guys, I have been getting lots of requests for more Xbox videos, and I will be trying to do maybe 2 or 3 every single week. These are a lot of fun. It's a really fun challenge to make similar videos to the PC while having the limitation here with the mods. But I will say, guys, there are so many cool mods coming out, and there is just so many that are currently on the Xbox and PlayStation that you could really do a lot here with the game. And I can't wait for FS19 and everything to come with that as well. But, guys, I'm thinking before we call it a day here, I really want to see if we can put some parts on. Some of these look to be just bolt-ons here, so let's give it a try. And then, hey, since we have some land here, we'll go ripping around the yard. Here it is, guys. After quite a bit of hard work here, I was able to spray paint the entire shell. Came out pretty good. And I will say, guys, bright orange definitely looks pretty neat here on it. Now, we do want to probably look at the engine here. Looks to be not really running right. It looks to not have the best idle. So we're going to have to look at that here off camera. But, guys, look at up top there. I did end up buying a fire extinguisher. I think that's probably needed. It's so old. And if we're out in the woods and if there's a fire, that's going to come in pretty handy. We added some extra lights up top. There's really no lights on this thing, and you guys can see the rack goes pretty good here along with that spare tire rack here. So I think that's pretty much it here for today. It was a busy day, and there's so many more projects we have to get done. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.